All right, guys, we're going to be looking at a Hess's law question. It's a short answer question, but I just want to quickly review Hess's law. So if you have a reaction, A goes to make B, and it equals, or sorry, the delta H equals like 10, okay? Remember, if we reverse it, B to A, delta H will be negative 10 now. We just flip the sign of it. Okay, if we double the amount, 2a goes to make 2b, then delta H will also double, so it'll be 20. So that's Hess's law in a nutshell. If you flip it, it changes the sign. If we double it, it doubles the delta H. Okay, we also know that if we have two reactions that go on top of each other, let me erase all these. So let's say we go A goes to make B, and then B goes to make C. Okay, B's are intermediates and they'll cancel each other out, so the overall A equals C. If A to B, the delta H equals 5, and B to C, the delta H equals 10, okay, then A to C is just the summation of both of those, so delta H will equal 15. So these are the three ideas that we're going to combine to answer this question. So I've got two reactions here. And based on the information above, what is the delta H for this reaction, for the following reaction? So I might have to manipulate these two equations so that they fall on top of each other to make this overall. So we'll think of this as step 1, step 2, and this is the overall reaction. And if I were to bring these two reactions on top of each other, it does not make the overall reaction. I'm going to have to change this reaction. I know that because I've got this solid CuO, copper oxide, and it's on the wrong side of the reaction. Oh, sorry, not this one. This one. Copper 2 oxide. Sorry, this one right here. Notice it is a product on step 2, but it is a reactant in the overall reaction. So I actually have to flip step 2 right here. If I flip that, copper 2O will be on the left side as a reactant, and my copper solid will become a product. So let's write that out. So my step 1 does not need to change. That's 2Cu plus O2 goes to make 2CuO. And then I need to flip my bottom step 2 reaction. Cu2O will go to make 2Cu plus 1/2 O2. Okay. By flipping that, now I have some intermediates and some catalysts that have been introduced. For example, this one right here, copper begins and starts in this reaction, so it is a catalyst, and it's no longer part of my overall reaction, which is good because copper does not appear in my overall reaction. I also have some intermediates. I've got Cu, or no, I don't have any. I have no intermediates. Now I'm good to go. I have everything I need. One thing that does cancel out, I've got half an oxygen here and a full oxygen here, so this is going to turn it into half an oxygen. So I bring all this down to my overall. I'm left with Cu2O plus 1/2 oxygen goes to make 2CuO, which is exactly what I wanted in my overall reaction. So the only change I needed to do was flip step 2. So if I flip step 2, it goes from negative 171 kilojoules per mole to 171 kilojoules per mole. So then all I got to do is add these two up. So I'll take negative 312 kilojoules, and I will add it to 171 kilojoules. And I add that up. I'm going to get my calculator. And it's as simple as that, though, guys. You just have to be able to flip signs, multiply and divide, make sure that your first and second reaction comes out on top of each other. And this answer will be negative 141 kilojoules per mole.